For his vault animation. For his vault animation.
Hello. Welcome to my first Tuesday stream in a long time. I think I did them a little bit in the past, but it's been a while. Been playing Fallout on Wednesdays, so today we're going to check out a indie game that I've had on my Steam wishlist for a long time and I picked up when it went on sale last, Dread Delusion. Um yeah, I'm going to start it up and let the intro kind of play. It has a little bit of like story info. And then we're just going to go into it. It's going to be a great time. I'm excited. This game looks good.
Our world is long since shattered, but hope still flickers in our darkest dreams. Few would guess that our fate would be decided upon the Oneric Isles, an almost forgotten archipelago of the southern sky realms. On these uncanny islands, the apostatic union, power drunk after slaughtering their once exalted gods, maintains but a paltry presence. Under their negligent gaze, the deep forests and dark places teem with cutthroats, cultists, and worse. In the desolate, endless realm, poor souls languish undying in decrepit mausoleums, yearning for their lost mortality, while the Clockwork Kingdom, ruled by the crooked logic of its manufactured monarch, strives to transform not just the realm, but reality itself. All these regions have their part to play in this unfolding story, but it begins fathoms below in the Underlands, a ruinous wasteland where none can draw breath for long. It is here that a secret waits to be uncovered by someone whose dreams burn brighter than any. But will those dreams kindle into a radiant destiny? Or will we burn in the folly of delusion?
Dread Delusion. I'm really excited. This game looks good. It's like an indie RPG. It looks like it's more like the old style, like pixelated, 3D pixelated, as you can see. Um, I'm super excited to try this. I've been excited to try this. I bought this a few weeks ago, and I was like, I want to play this on stream. I think it'd be good for it. So I haven't touched it. The only thing I did was launch the game to make sure all the video settings were right, and I watched that little intro as well. But let's get into it. I'm not playing on hard mode because I like myself.
The world was long ago broken, its surface cursed. You are a dweller of the sky realms, drifting islands that cradle the last of human civilization. Here, in the dank cell of an Inquisition ship, you ruminate on your past. Dreams of childhood slip through your mind. Was your fate sealed, even then?
Okay, so it looks like I have different classes to choose from. So Brawler, the idea of battle captivates you. It always has. You started by smashing sticks. Before long, you were clashing swords. There were never any question. You were a fighter through and through. Gives you 2 might, which increases your maximum health. It governs the combat skills of attack and defense. Urchin, growing up, you were nobody, just another malnourished child clogging the city. Without the street gang, you would have died like the rest. They taught you to see what others didn't, to slip in where others couldn't. They taught you to survive. So Guile increases your maximum stamina, governs the lockpick and agility skills. apprentice is as a child of remarkable promise from an unremarkable family. Your parents sold you to a passing scholar. Your youth was spent copying tomes till your hands bled, but what you read you did not forget. 2 wisdom, increase your maximum mana, governs lore and spellcast skills, and the noble was the noble of childbirth. You were dining with foreign dignitaries before you could walk. You learned manners and etiquette, but more than anything, tenacity, for the glittering halls of Ryova can be more cutthroat than the darkest of alleys. You get 2 persona, which is the regenerate, governs charm and barter skills. I think probably gonna be.
The body grew, the mind sharpened. For a while, you excelled.
Okay, so there can be a hired muscle, thief, lore broker, or fixer. Hired muscle, you could take care of yourself and were known for it. A Slev cartel recruited you as muscle. When they smuggled nefarious texts or illegal potions, you were there to make sure things didn't go south. And when they did, you cracked some skulls. Plus 20 attack. Thievery came easy. Your picks danced through the locks with a lover's touch. You stole spells from scholars and treasures from skyships. The city was yours, its doors open wide. 20 lockpick. Lore broker. In the apostatic union, some secrets are worth more than gold. You fraternized with cultists, traded illegal tomes, and sought dangerous knowledge. If something was hidden, you could find it for a price. 20 lore. Knowledge of ancient truths allows interaction with concealed mechanisms to reveal hidden secrets. Or fixer. In a bloody business, you kept your hands clean, but in pubs and markets, you built your network. Mingling and scheming. Elsewhere, nefarious deeds were committed, and you were, of course, never involved. But your purse was never empty either. Charm, obviously. Oof. Oh, hey, Cole. How go, friend? I hope you're doing well today. I think I'm gonna go. Man, I like the idea of lockpicking, but I also like the idea of being able to do good damage, so I think I'm gonna do that.
Your guard slipped. The mistake was grave. The Inquisition had your scent.
Okay. So betrayed in your line of business, you always kept your guard up, but sometimes it is not enough. In the end, you were sold out and left for dead in a pool of your own blood. 20 defense. It do go, but not quick enough. I understand that, friend. I understand that. That's how work was for me yesterday. Paranoid. As the years grew, your paranoia grew. You were always on the move and never stayed in the same bed twice. Turned out you were right, though. They were really hunting you and they found you. 20 agility, increases movement speed and jump height. Outlaw caster, you hoarded spells and potions, many valuable, many useful, but too many. When fumbling for an invisibility spell, you accidentally opened a portal into an Inquisition ship, the worst destination possible. Plus 20 spellcast. Increases the potency of spells and how quickly I can call upon them. And Crime Lord, you always had a knack for acquiring ill-gotten goods, but eventually this grew into an underground empire of trade. With success came infamy, and a brutal Inquisition raid put you behind bars. That's barter skill. Yeah. Do betrayed. Homie? Good? Oh, hey, gold. And a dead body. Prisoner, you have been marked for temporary release. The High Confessor will see you in the Central Chamber. Do not keep her waiting. Who are you? I was a prisoner like you, but the Inquisition and its generosity made me so much more. Cipher magic runs through my veins. My sins have been cleansed. I am a servant of the Inquisition now. Alright. Well, I guess I'll go talk to whoever. This device lurches on unstable legs, thick blood oozing from its seams with each shuddering movement. A woman's voice, hoarse and raspy, echoes from within the device. Your service is required, prisoner. Cackle lapses into sputter and coughs. You forfeited the right to a name when you betrayed the apostatic union. A number is all you deserve. But I offer you the chance of penance, an opportunity to atone for your vulgar crimes. I am the High Confessor of this Inquisition. Combat Tribunal. We are tracking the most dangerous of criminals, and you will help us. How? Our target's whereabouts have been known for some time. A backwater archipelago, Jesus, on the very fringes of Union territory. Known as the Oneric Isles, these flying islands are host to a manor of outcasts and miscreants. We arrived a few hours ago, but met with fierce resistance. Our target is in the Blinding Light Fortress, the last remaining holdout for the Darkstar mercenaries. For our quarry is their leader, the notorious Vela Kolos. Guess I have no choice. Before you go, take this Inquisition journal. A mechanical arm thrusts a particular device in your direction. It will keep track of your mission. My drones can offer guidance, and closer to the Blinding Light, Inquisitor Ignevis can assist you further. Oh, and don't try to run. These flying islands are unstable, and many a fool has fallen to their death. You having fun in there? It's creepy. Yeah, I kind of had like 40k in my mind when I was thinking about it. What's up, dude? Damaged doors can be broken with a weapon. There's a chest next to me. Pick up the sword and press the inventory key to open your journal. Navigate to the equipment panel and equip the sword. Weapon slots. Last, remember to press the attack key to unholster your weapon. Though this is a meager task, I calculate there is 1 in 20 chance you will somehow perish in the attempt. Tab. Nope. Yes. Delusions. Uh-huh. Okay. Oh. Click. Bonk. Health potion. This potion is brewed from the eye of a Paguth herb and hastens the body's restorative functions. It is prescribed by most doctors one of few treatments that does more good than harm. Spells and quick use items must be equipped in the equip menu. Once equipped, press spell to use spells, and item to use items. Item is R. Spell is right mouse button. Okay. Sear. Cool. Wow. Alright. Oh shit, I can fucking sprint. Whee! Mana potion. I don't think I need it yet, but... everything kind of, like, moves just a little bit. What are you? What do we have here? Another wretched soul caught in the Inquisition's web, no doubt. These keybinds are intriguing. Yeah, I think they wanted to keep them as close to, like, where your hand is at as possible. Tell me, has your High Confessor sent you off to die? Yeah. A melancholic smile spreads across her lips. She can be terribly cruel, can't she? She gazes into the distance. Well, stranger, you'd best watch yourself out there. Mark my words, something's brewing on these islands. The stage is set, the curtain's drawn, and the performance is set to bring the house down. She smirks at you, and something tells me you have your own role to play. Alright. Is there anything else over here? Okay. Off to adventure! Excuse me? I'm already, like, trying to, like, find hidden stuff. What are you? Money! There are a number of skills that determine your effectiveness at certain skills, or certain tasks. Some are active skills, such as lockpick or lore, which let you interact with objects in the world. Others are passive, such as defense and regen. Skill can be improved by increasing the delusion attributes that governs it, or with special. Okay, I guess I can't block or break that. Bonk. Oh wait, there's something over here though. The fuck is this? You glimpsed a glimmer of delusion. Collect more to gain a full delusion. There are 4 delusion attributes, the fundamental attributes which govern your skills: might, wisdom, guile, and persona. To increase these attributes, you must find enough glimmers of delusion by exploring complete quests. Ooh. Alright. The fuck is this? I don't know. I assume that's like an item I can get and put there. What is cool, though, is I got a stamina potion. This sword has seen better days. Okay. Bonk. I got coins. Eh. Bonk. I got a lockpick. Okay. Simple enough. Another one of these dudes. Oh, a dead body. The road ahead is patrolled by Darkstar mercenaries. I strongly recommend sneaking through the mushrooms to avoid combat. It's not that I doubt your skills, prisoner. I simply calculate that a 3 in 5 chance you will die horribly. Remember, direct conflict is usually... We love a good bonk. Yes. Direct conflict is usually avoidable. Be on the lookout for ways to sneak past tough enemies. I want to read the sign. In many cases, combat is avoidable. Press crouch to toggle sneaking. Your footsteps will not make any sound. Alternatively, you can sneak up behind an enemy and perform a stealth attack. Damage to unaware enemies will be multiplied. That's cool. If the game's telling me I should probably sneak, I feel like I should probably sneak. I'm like fucking crawling. God damn, I'm so close to the fucking ground. Alright. So, I wonder how tough combat in general is going to be. Throwing knife. How do I equip that? Not there. Is it a spell? Usables. Is it usable? It is usable. Okay. That's fine. Excuse me. I think I'm gonna try to sneak up on this guy. Oh shit. Alright, that wasn't too bad. Ammo! I gave that dude a heckin' bonk. I already forgot how it told me to cycle through items. Hold on. Switch item is Z. Switch spell is control. Alright. If you collect enough swords, do you get an upgrade option? I don't know. I just started this. I don't know anything about it. I looked up nothing about it beforehand. I think you could just find better weapons. Our agent is dying, but they still might be of use. You may have a charm to You may have to charm them to gain their trust. The agent may take some convincing. You have been a prisoner for some time. I can no longer smell, but there's a high probability that you emit a foul stench. Success relies on your charm skill, which is derived from your persona attribute. Are you one of the locals? He looks at you. You have no disgust. Look, just leave me be. I failed in the Inquisition. I'd rather die in peace. I'm here to help you. Your Inquisitor has tasked me with capturing Bellicles. He lets out a weird chuckle that breaks into a cough. Oh my, I recognize you now. You're one of the prisoners. Gods, the Inquisitor must be really desperate. You know you're going to die, right? Those bastards wiped out our whole echelon. If you insist on this fool's errand, you might find some supplies at my crash drop pod. Follow the river upstream and you should find it by the waterfall. Thanks for the info, buddy. This whole world makes so many strange sounds. Nope, I literally just started this game and I don't know anything about it except for I looked at the Steam page and saw that it looked really cool and I was excited to try it, so I decided to just try it on stream. So I'm literally zero information. That's why I don't know the buttons. I don't know no buttons. To progress, you must unlock this door. You will need a lockpick. Mechanical locks are not the only security measure to come across. There's an art to disguising secrets through magical means. Some doors can be unlocked with the lockpick item. It's governed by Guile. Oh, it's a dice roll. Okay. Oh. What's up, dude? In this room, the candlesticks on the wall have been enchanted to seal a secret passageway. To spell them, you'll need enough lore skill. The incantation will also deplete your mana slightly. A single passageway may need several switches, so always be mindful of your surroundings. Some doors can be opened via hidden mechanisms. These secret switches require high enough lore skill and a small amount of mana. The lore skill is governed by wisdom. And you can further increase it by special. Boop. Boop. Ah. Hey, look. Well, your current status is represented by 3 stats: health, mana, and stamina. Be able to rest in beds. Huh. Another one of these things. I still can't. I don't know what they're for, but. Inquisitor Ignavius is waiting for you in the nearby Inquisition column, prisoner. We strongly recommend speaking with him before wandering forth to your highly probable demise. Apparently my dad is up here. Dad. Oh my god, a human face. As you approach, the Inquisitor takes a deep breath of air. Do you smell that, prisoner? Smoke of battle. He sniffs exactly twice. I suppose there is a hint of that, but I was actually talking about he breathes in. Mushroom spores. He turns to you, a beaming smile across his face. I've never seen this many mushrooms in my life. Such wide stalks, such healthy gills. He takes a long breath. Ah, and such potent spores. We have mushroom forests back home in Lundell, but nothing like this. He waggles a finger at you while turning his gaze back to the mushrooms. Prisoner, if you get back alive, remind me to get a batch of Scryshroom tea for my wife. They make it here in the Oneric Isles, and I hear it's to die for. He slaps you on the shoulder. That's damn good of you, prisoner. Ah, but where are my manners? He holds out his hand in greeting. Inquisitor Agnavius of the 12th Inquisitorial Tribunal, pleased to make your acquaintance. He grips your hand with an equal firmness. I see I'm in good company, prisoner. He points at the fortress ahead. That's the blinding light, the fortress of Velakolos, the leader of the Darkstar mercenaries. The High Confessor told me you'd be joining the assault. Yeah, it kind of sounds like he is pretending to be human. He does give off very, like, alien vibes. Not a moment too soon. We need all the help we can get. I've sent all my agents, but so far none of them reported back. We expected heavy fighting, but it seems those Darkstar ruffians are a tougher bunch than we gave them credit for. Your orders are to capture Vela alive. A tall order, I'll admit, but I think you're up to the job, prisoner. So any questions? Is there a way I can avoid bloodshed? Ah, the sneaky sort, Ari. Well, you're in luck. My agents reported that there's a side entrance to the right of the fortress which leads into a maintenance tunnel of some sort. I'm sure Darkstar's laid plenty of traps, but surely nothing you couldn't disarm with a deft hand, eh? Once you're inside, you could try and avoid detection by keeping to the walls. These old Gad War forts have plenty of nooks and crannies, so just... He puts a finger on his lips. Keep quiet and out of sight, yes? Okay. His smile beams. Oh, that's the spirit prisoner. I'm sure you'll make short work of those ruffians. When you're done, be sure to check in with me after the mission. I've taken quite an interest in these Oneric Isles of late, and I'm sure I can fill you in plenty of useful tidbits. I don't know about that, man. I kind of don't trust you. You don't have anything else to say, do you? Oh. This base camp was used as a staging ground by our Inquisition agents. It was highly useful for them to brush up on their skills before they all went and got themselves slaughtered by faithless mercenaries. I recommend using the training dummies to practice your swordplay. It may marginally increase the time between now and... Resting at beds recovers your health, mana, and maximum stamina. They can be cheaply rented at inns. You can also find unattended beds throughout the world, however. Some are unsafe and you'll be taking a chance by resting in them. The loss of maximum stamina is going to be concerning. Whoa! Crystal points restore your mana. Use the home spell to return to the last crystal point visited. You will appear at the last crystal point when loading the game. Your attack damage depends on your current stamina. The lower your stamina, the less damage. Your maximum stamina will also deplete slowly over time. If it reaches half its original value, you become fatigued, temporarily reducing all stats. Maximum stamina can be restored by sleeping or using a stamina potion. Hold to block to reduce... Hold block to reduce enemy incoming damage. If you time a block just as an enemy attack lands, you will parry it. Successful parries negate all damage and will stagger the enemy. You can't do either of those when Oh, it's a blocking machine. What the fuck is the block button? F. F. Ow. Ow. I was... I don't know what I'm doing. Okay. Oh shit. So there's like just slow attacks and I'm gonna have to rest again. So it's not like a quick toggle, so I'm gonna have to like be fast with it. If you press it, it doesn't give you a chance to like press it again. I'm so fucking slow. There's a little bit of delay to the animation too, which is something I'm not quite used to. Fuck. Alright, I understand the how it works. I'm probably not gonna do that also well, but... Oh shit, it's fucking dark. Glimmers of Delusion can be obtained by gathering blue skulls and completing quests. Collect enough to gain a Delusion point. There's an angry plant down there. And a potion. Cue the enemy, you can only win by parrying blocking. Yeah! Waiting for it. See that looming fortress? It struck fear into the hearts of many who were braver and stronger than you, stranger. It was made in the God War, so the apostates named it the blinding light to ridicule the gods they planned to butcher. Ironic that it should fall into the hands of someone so blinded by ambition and zeal, for Vela has claimed it in pursuit of her own twisted heaven, and the blinding light now turns its guns towards the faithless souls who made it. Her spectral eyes glisten. Tell me, stranger, if a hated enemy stood between you and your most cherished ideal, would you strike them down? Would you have the arrogance to take a life in pursuit of your fantasy? Yes. At least you're the honest sort, and you're hardly alone. The sky realms are stained with the blood of those who stood on the wrong side of history. Even the gods proved fallible in the end. Still, I fear that in a world like this, such a heart will only see you dead in the gutter by the sword of someone far less scrupulous. Well, maybe, but I'm gonna go beat the shit out of a flower real quick. Oh. Jitter seed. A potency that vibrates in one's hand. It can be used as an alchemy ingredient. The volatile nature of this herb makes it ideal for restorative potions and poisons alike. Its price. Oh, okay. I expected that thing to be hostile. Poison. You can apply poison to weapons. After coating your equipment with this noxious substance, all attacks will poison enemy for a limited time. That makes sense. These things are creepy. I know they're technically like friendly. That's like, you know, from the side I'm on, which Eye of Pageth. A flower shaped oddly like an eyeball can be used as an alchemy ingredient, named after the legendary god Pageth. The herb is well known for healing properties. Bonk. I gained ammunition for the bow I do not have. Alright. It's rather intimidating. What the fuck's over there? Oh shit. Hmm. Okay. Hey. A health potion. This isn't the hidden entrance. It's set on the right side, but if there's items over here, might be worth it. Oh. Okay. Can I go kill these guys and get the items that they guard? I feel like I am not going to be able to sneak up on these dudes. Nope. You're not fast enough, bitch. Oh shit, he died. Bonk. 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 Ouch. Bonk. Ouch. Bonk. You got bonked, bitch. Huh. Bonk. What are you? Paradox Paradoxicus? An impossible flower that seems to shift between different shapes could be used as an alchemy ingredient. This herb seems to defy the very principles of reality, often appearing differently depending on how it is observed. Okay. I don't think I probably need to heal yet, but it won't be bad to keep one up. I am still a little worried about the maximum stamina thing, but we'll see how fast it goes down and how often I can get potions. Ouch. And I think that'll kind of determine how worried I am about that. I think maybe I'm gonna try the trap side first. Seems like an idea. Oh fuck. Now, is the only way to get... Yes, that's what it said. It said that potions and sleeping are the two ways to regain stamina. Ah! You cannot be allowed to keep shooting. None of that. Oops. I didn't mean to do that. That's okay, though. I wanted to do that. I wonder... I bet I can sneak attack him with those. See? Would have been better to save that. And then I could have used it to heal myself after getting bonked by him. Give me this eye plant thing. I'm assuming that alchemy will be useful later. Make like the potions I need and shit. Okay, let's see what the side entrance has in mind. Fuck. 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 Yay! I'm gonna have to use lockpicks on all these. I doubt I can just jump over it. Oh! Yeah, that's what I feel like after I just got hit by that. Oh, God. I'm not sure this is better. Ooh, a stamina potion. Ooh, money. Can I creep into this? Oh, I can. I don't know about that. I may have to. Yeah. Bonk. Okay. Is there people in here? Oh, yeah. And a dead Inquisitor. It's interesting that it breaks the lockpick each time you fill. Yeah, I have a feeling that, like, you can increase it, like, pretty quickly, but damn. It's a little bit rough. Ooh. Give me that blue skull. Ooh, I can increase an attribute. How do I do that? Tab? Yes. Hey, I got an achievement. You recognize these old machines are God War relics, inoperable and mostly useless. Such strange contraptions are rarely seen outside Clockwork Kingdom these days. The biggest thing was seeing so many ones rolled. You know, that's about my experience with D&D too. Oh, I can rest. You wake up groggy and notice something is amiss. Yes, there was no doubt someone has been here while you were asleep. Fortunately, most of your gear was well hidden, but the thieves have stolen some coin. They stole my money. I didn't even have much money. A cluttered desk. An assortment of maps, notes, and diagrams clutter the table, detailing the planned exploits of the Darkstar mercenaries. One in particular catches your eye, an expedition to the cursed underlands far below the Sky Realms. We definitely should continue our Baldur's Gate 3 playthrough at some point. I have it installed again, so, like, on my PlayStation, so we could definitely do that. An assortment of maps, notes, and diagrams, blah, 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 blah. Same thing. Bonk? Money! Did they put my coins in that? Bonk. Gained a throwing knife. Is this the... Well, shit. No! Not potion! Fuck! How many potions am I gonna waste accidentally using them? Yes. That's the answer. It's gonna take me forever to get used to the item switchy. Someday I will. Someday. Well, I didn't really end up saving myself any trouble because I literally just walked back through the front door this way. When learning a new game, I believe in you. I'm glad someone believes in me. Oh. Okay. What was the point of going in through the secret tunnel entrance besides getting stabbed? Secret tunnel. Secret tunnel. Bonk. Ooh, I got a double bonk. And I gained a stamina potion. Yay! That's exactly what I need. Shit. Got that sneak attack. He's stuck. Thank you. Aha! I'm the best. Get fucked, bitch. Woo. A mug full of frothy beer. Beer is cheap in the Skylands, mostly derived from fermented mushroom pulp. It's exported to the far corners of the Apostatic Union. Bunk? No bunk. Ooh. I like these throwing knives. I like being able to throw damage. I don't know which way I should go. I see items in here. Oh. This room has a stamina potion. Huh. Be sneaky. Ooh. Be sneaky. What the hell is this? What did that do? Oh, this is the front door. Interesting. Okay, so the other door was another outside door, it looks like. Can I have some armor? Oh, health potion. Okay, well, I need those health potions, so, you know, good on me. Whee! I'm excited to see what kind of weapons I can get. Bonk. Damn DPI doesn't feel high enough. I think it's just this game. Is there a sensitivity button or option? That's a little better. Okay, so it's this way. Oh yeah, I want to see where this is looking since it's... Oh! Oh, I think this is that other side with the lift. What are you doing? Where are you going, prisoner? Are you attempting to run from duty? If you must recuperate, the lift next time will take you back to the Inquisition camp, but Vela is still in the fortress, as we strongly suggest you go back inside and find a way to reach battle myself. It's not yet active. Oh, I have to go... I just want the lift to be active. Okay, now I can go back up. Because I don't need to rest yet. I need to not accidentally use my healing potions. Oh. It's a shortcut. This game stutters when it saves. I don't know if that can't be my computer. It could be. I don't think it is. Eh. Oh. A lift. I'm always a little suspicious of lifts. Where are you taking me? Bad places? You're taking me to bad places. Excuse me. I need you to turn the fuck around. I'm gonna hide behind this rock. Wait until I see it pop back up over there. Yes! Yes! I did it. I did it! I'm a sneaky bitch! Oh. A lockpick. Okay. Wobbly tree. This looks like an interesting landmark. You've not found any map charts. Well... What's this landmark then? Oh. I can sneak in this way. For whatever reason. The fuck is that? Looks like ruby. Iron ore. It's an upgrade for rusty weapons. Most of the Oz mines were abandoned up to God War, but the ore remains there for the taking. So I can upgrade my sword that looks like it is going to snap in half at any point. Bonk! I like that this game is rewarding me for exploring. This is just a bunch of dead Inquisitors. There's something in there. Deal with that in a minute. Holy shit! Out of here, bug. I can't believe I rolled a 6. First try, every try. What the hell is this? Ooh. Bonk. Bonk. Does any of this stuff do anything? Probably not. Nah. Just relics from the God War. God damn, there are so many dead Inquisitors. Bonk. There's a lift. Does this do anything? Nope. I don't feel like you're friendly. Shit. The game did not like that. My bad. Okay, can't open that. Can't open this, though. This goes outside and back down. Oh, fuck. I want to go talk to that lady first. I don't think... That can't be the one I'm looking for, is it? Actually, I think it probably is. Unless... I have no fucking clue. I'm gonna go down here and see if I can beat some ass. I'm not sure how he didn't see me, but... His buddy's dead too. Haha! I'm the best! Aha! The chest. A cheat. Oh, a leucaustic bomb. A vial of fine white powder distilled through alchemical processes. Extremely volatile. The flask will explode on impact when thrown. So it's a fucking grenade. Is what it is. I don't know what this would do if I used it. The healing potion is probably a good thing to grab. What do you have for me? More gold. This just goes back to the other side, doesn't it? Yeah. I really wonder, is this the lady I'm supposed to capture? It's like, if so, found her. Bella Kalos stands with gravitas, her voice piercing the clatter of the ship. You notice blood seeps from her armor. She is wounded but hides it well. Loose the sails, and why is the anti-grav engine not running? Suddenly you catch her eye. What's this? A straggler? The Dark Star Company greets you. My apologies, but you caught us at a rather inopportune moment. I could ask to join them. Can I join you? She looks you up and down, smirking. I mean no offense, but the Dark Star Company has certain standards. You don't quite fit the bill. Prepare yourself, straggler. Great deeds are afoot. Deeds that will bring the apathetic union's tyranny to an end, and that will usher in a new age of heaven. And with that, we must take our leave. It's been a pleasure, but I doubt we'll meet again. I have a feeling this is going to be bad for me. The fortress we're preparing for, that will work. Okay, goodbye. I didn't even get a chance. Bella spent countless nights here, hunched at the desk by the light of candle. While the rest of her crew slept, she would pore over sky charts and scour old tomes for shreds of arcane knowledge. Back then, when I was flesh and blood, I thought she was driven by pure desire to carve out a better world. But in time, I came to think of her as little more than a frightened girl trying to fix something broken inside of herself. For there is a thorn in Bella's heart that she cannot remove. Sometimes it is maddening. Its maddening scratch pushes her to greatness. Other times it twists her into cruelty and barbarism. The ghost looks you into your eyes. Listen, stranger, whether you wish it or not, you will cross paths with Bella. I see it as clear as day, but what will happen next is a tangle of infinite possibilities, a dark void that swallows any attempt at foresight. If you wish to understand the woman your fate is bound to, seek an old manor that drifts on the northeastern edge of Hallowshire. I will meet you there. Entice. This oddity of a spell draws upon its caster's force of personality rather than their arcane knowledge to sway erstwhile enemies to their side. Much studied by academic wizards, the nature of the spell remains something of a mystery, but its power is not in doubt. I got a crystal. The teleporty one. Is that the... What? How the fuck did you guys get in here so fast? I can upgrade the the castle? Alright, that's fucking cool. I'm down to make a fucking base. Yeah, ooh is fucking right, Cole. Like, that's fucking cool. I want this. I'm excited. Now, I better go talk to my people. What the hell are you doing here? Oh, it's you. The High Confessor wants to speak with you on the platform. He mutters under his breath, though what she sees in a wretched prisoner is beyond me. Kind of mean, bro. Ew! Oh god, I saw her face! Ew! The High Confessor is giving orders to the agents around her, pointing with her mechanical limbs and shouting bouts of coughing. She eventually knows you. Ah, prisoner. What is that Roman numeral? 16? Yeah, no, 17. Wasn't it? Our drones have escaped, or have been tracking you. It seems that Vela has escaped. I couldn't apprehend her, I failed. A high-pitched laugh reverberates through her coffin. Nonsense. I was certain you would be cut into tiny pieces. It's astounding you made it this far. That's a good old 17, Yee. Thank you. Thank you. I hate Roman numerals, but they do look cool. But your sentence still stands. You may get to prove your usefulness. We must ascertain where Vela has fled to. Luckily for us, I know just who we can ask. She laughs to herself, but this turns into a pained series of retches. After a moment, you think she may have vomited. Excuse me. The Oneric Isles are home to a number of former Darkstar mercenaries. My superiors would rather I executed them, but she is silent a moment? Oh, but she's silent a moment. They are more useful to us alive. If anyone knows where Vela went, they will. I would start with Jack Basalt, a former Navy captain turned sellsword. We have already contacted him and arranged a meeting. You can find him at the Wobbly Noggin pub in Hollowtown, in the center of the Oneric Isles. Basalt has promised to direct us towards his comrades in exchange for the polymath's pardon. He can help you find the others. Which way is Hollowtown? Follow the road south through the village of Pwill and across the gate bridge. This should get you to Hollowshire. You will need to acquire an apostatic union passport to cross the bridge. I wish I could grant you one myself, but we are undersupplied. Perhaps the locals in the village of Pwill will help you. Why me of all your agents? The Darkstars are deeply mistrustful of the Inquisition, you could say. We've had a few run-ins in the past. As one of our newest and most amenable operatives, you may have better luck than any of my other agents. Got it. Good, and be careful. These islands are on the very fringe of apostatic Union territory. There may be worshippers or even minor gods who have fled the Union's purges tucked away here. The only assuredly faithless place is Hollowtown. Beyond Hollowshire's borders, there is ground even Union boots won't tread upon. To the east, the Clockwork Kingdom is in full-blown crisis, while the people of the Endless Realm to the west are cursed to never die. My tribunal will establish a command post in this fortress, the Blinding Light. Return here to recuperate if you wish. Oh, and one more thing. From now on, you'll be known as Confessor 17. This doesn't change your crimes or your sentence, but it does sound a little better than prisoner, eh? Okay, I'll be going. Hey, didn't you want me to remind you of something, homie? Ah, Confessor. I just knew you'd survive the assault. The drones were all but certain you'd meet a gruesome end. But you sure showed them, eh? Question about the Skyrim. By all means, ask away. Tell me about the Apostatic Union. He glanced you up and down. Well, surely you've been there. Union Heartland, I mean. Well, the Union is the most civilized place in Skyrim since the world rend. You may not agree, but to my mind it is the truth. What's its history? For the past 400 years, the Skyrims have been under the control of Wiccan covens and their gods. It may be true that some preached tolerance, but others were tyrants who twisted their poor followers into cruelty and ignorance. This you cannot dispute. You see, the Wiccans acted no different from the worst Slevian cartels. They forbade the weaving of cipher magic and the advancements of reasoned debate. They locked us in blood contracts with gods who stunted our advancement. But 40 years ago, and the god wore the apostatics cast off our shackles. He sighs. It's true that a lot of blood was spilled, both mortal and divine. But now, in Union territory, reason and discourse have replaced ignorance and fear. That's enough. Anything else? About the Oneric Isles. Well, the Oneric Isles are an archipelago we're on now. It's always been at the fringe of Union territory and has only recently had a regional council installed in Hollowshire. But there are also islands outside Union control. To the east lies Clockwork Kingdom, ruled by a machine monarch, while to the west lies a rather frightful place of undying souls known as the Endless Realm. Alright, that's good enough for now. Alright. I wonder if there's a bed for my character to rest in. Can I rest in the one up here? Yep. I can indeed. Let's see. Upgrade property. I'm gonna... Well, no, I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna do this on my first, like, trip back, I think. That way I have money, because the gold is... Or the coins are what I'm more worried about, I guess. I'm assuming I can leave... out this way? So, I have to go south. I don't actually know which direction I'm facing, now that I think about it. I think the open area that I'm facing is probably where I need to go. That looks like items. Don't tempt me with a good time. I can sniff out items from... Oh. 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 Huh. Well, I'm intrigued. Time to explore. Going west is never a bad idea. Going west is always the idea, actually. It's not even a bad... It can't be a bad idea, because it's the only idea. Oh, hi. No. He died with a potion in his hand. So good to know, enemies can heal. Oh, I only need a 3, come on. Yay! Okay, this leads to the... This is that shortcut I found. Okay, cool. I'm okay with this. I think that one in the back is using a bow and arrow. Money? Is there anything in this? This contraption requires a key. Fuck. His buddy didn't see me, though. And... Bonk. Bonk. Boop. Okay. It's like, I want the gold, but I don't particularly want to fall all the way to the bottom of the fucking cliff. Ooh. Oh. Oh. Oh, fuck. Oh, wait. Darkstar mercenary languishes, an ale in one hand, she barely registers her presence. So are you with the Inquisition, or some petty thief come to pick at our corpses? I'm hunting your leader. Do as you please. I'll not hamper you. That wench has led us into enough trouble. She swigs the ale, most of it splashing down her face. I tried to get her to let me in. It's true I have no love for Bella, but it's another thing to betray the Darkstar Company. They're still my brethren. What can you tell me? She squints at your head swaying. You can keep a secret, right? She leads the Darkstar mercenaries, so I'm supposed to tip my hat and call her boss, but between you and me, she's gonna get us all killed, maybe already has. If you don't fall, you can collect the gold that everyone else... Exactly. Exactly, Cole, you understand. You know. She speaks of mad prophecies, of breaking reality itself to make some sort of deathless heaven. Nonsense and lies a lot. I need 10. I wish I could kill her, I'd just take her out. Oh! So if I had 3 iron, I could upgrade it. Okay, so there's like a little workshop here. That's cool. At least I can do that if I get the chance. I need this lady to let me in down here. It's fine though. I bet there's something over here of use. Why would there be these rocks? Oh, it's like a whole other path. Boop. Oh, hey. Is that an enemy? It's definitely an enemy. There's no way that thing is friendly. I don't know what it is, but it's not. There's no fucking way it's friendly. That's cool. You just got the beep for a couple seconds. The fuck was that sound it made? Oh, I don't like the sounds those things make at all. Oh, that's so unnerving. It's 3 bells in a row, but yeah. Oh god, that thing's sounds were so unnerving. Is this thing hostile too? Yeah, they definitely are nightmare fuel. I don't know if this thing's hostile or not. Silk thread. A sturdy silk produced by ubiquitous silk slug could be blah blah blah. Despite being soft touched. Oh. Okay. It's just a creature that drops items. Alright. God, that thing's fucking it's fucking gross sounding. Oh, did I harvest this? Yeah, I did. Health potion. Boop. Goodies. I like goodies. My lore skill is too low. Oh. Ah! Alright, now we'll rest again, top off, and head on our way. The recall spell is nice. I wasn't sure how hard this game was going to be because, like, the style being, like, the more, like, old school RPG kind of made me think, well, that's probably going to be kind of hard, but what the fuck is that thing? I want to know what that is, but I have a feeling it's either, like, a god or something unfriendly. Or both, an unfriendly god. I just realized that when I went over here, I never picked up the item that was on, like, the far side, either. I wonder if that creature's hostile. I'm a bet it is, with the fact that it's, like, got, like, sides for arms. I can't carry any more lockpicks. Oh god. The monsters in this game are spooky. For being, like, pixely as fuck, y'all are terrifying. They make weird sounds and shit. Gimme. Truth potion? Spells illusions and reveals the truth of things. The unit has banned the use of this potion for it interferes with many of their officially sanctioned spells. That sounds about right. Dun 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 to gold. I really like that this game so far has rewarded me for exploring. I see stuff down there, but that's path for later. There's so many areas to like wander to, and I want all of the items. Ooh. New crystal spot. Let's see what's over here. There has to be something. It's nice that sprinting doesn't seem to drain your maximum stamina any faster, which is good. It just does like temporary. Shit. All right. I'm gonna try to get it unaware. That's a fucking dragon. If I wasn't trying to kill this enemy, I'd be looking at that. That's fucking neat. Gotcha, bitch. I wonder if that dragon's just like floating around that island. It's gone now. That was cool. I definitely saw that. You can't fool me. Whoop. Huh. Okay. Bonk. Ow. Give me a lock to pick. Okay. What's up here? Oh. Oh, what in the fuck are you? Elixir of Restoration. Restores health and mana to maximum. This legendary elixir has long been used by Wiccan cults, but is banned in the apothecaries of the Apostatic Union for its use of illegal ingredients. Death's Veil, a legendary mushroom with potent alchemical potential. If a traveler becomes cursed in the Underlands, their corpse may become host to this fungi. It is said that the properties of this herb can change based on the personality of the deceased host. God, that is unnerving as fuck. Can't carry any more lockpicks. They said, hey, you got enough, stop. But I don't wanna. Don't want to. I'm gonna save real quick, since I'm still close. I keep coming back to this area, which is probably kind of annoying to watch, but we gotta get all the items. We gotta make sure we don't miss nothing. Let's go talk to this NPC. Oh my, what's all that commotion over yonder? I appear to be quite lost. I bought a map from one of these Oneric Isles back in Ryova, but it seems to be decades out of date, he grumbles. That's the trouble with these fringe islands. Every few decades, they've floated into different positions. Take my advice, traveler. If you're looking to explore, make sure you find an accurate map. Seems like you might be a lot goblin. I am a lot goblin. I steal everything. Although I'm not a klepto in, like, Skyrim, because a lot of those items just aren't worth anything. But I do pick up all the jewels and shit. Where can I get a map? Well, I noticed the Yurdite Academy is flying over Hallowshire to the south of here. Can you see it up there in the sky? It travels all the Apostatic Union, so I've heard. I figured what you meant. Loot Goblin. I met one of their scholars in a red tent in the forest underneath the Puil village. You could call me a lot goblin though, because I steal a lot of shit. Though I've seen them in other places too. Believe it or not, they're working on a map of the region right now. Only it's not quite ready yet. Still, I'd try asking him worth a shot. Where are you trying to get to? I'm trying to get to the Endless Realm. It's said to be a place where the people never die, even though the flesh peels from their bones. As a boy, my mother would scare me with tales of the Cadaver Crusades, when the Endless would hunt the living and feast on their stillborn bodies. It would scare me witless, but still, I always dreamed of going there someday. And I have it on good authority that they've reformed their ways. They only eat non-sentient meat and are on good terms with the Apostatic Union, so I said to myself, what do I have to lose? He gulps. Well, I suppose they could still eat. Alright, well. Have fun. This way to the Sacred Shroom. This way to Puil Village. The Sacred Shroom? I don't know what that means, but I'm intrigued. Ooh, there's a little cave over here. I still don't really know entirely what this thing is. I'll find out eventually, I'm sure. There's gold under the thing. I like their lamps. Huh. Ooh. Come on. Yaha! Iron ore. Getting closer to being able to upgrade my sword. Oh, shit. God damn. The movement of, like, ugh, when he does, like, the character does the throw. I don't think my character has a gender. I think the character's gender is supposed to be mine. Anyway. When the throw happens, the, like, lurch. Paradoxicus. Oh! I see. That thing can't be fucking friendly, right? It looks like one of those little enemies, but big. I feel like I definitely don't need to be walking over here yet, but I am so intrigued. This way to the God War Fort. The above has been crossed out. Someone has scrawled, the esteemed Rotten Onion Mercenary Camp. Village. This way to the Sacred Room. Someone has scrawled, fuck Angwin underneath. I'm intrigued. Thank you, Soak Slug. I'm gonna hop off for a bit for my lunch break, but if you're still streaming, I'll be popped by. Okay, thanks for hanging out, Cole. I appreciate you stopping in. It's been good talk. I should still be streaming probably, so have a good lunch. Good noms. That's a fucking two. That's a fucking goddamn. Yay! Elixir of regen. Temporarily boosts stamina regen. Bonk. Alright. Oh. Bonk. Pilfered 3 lockpicks. This thing still terrifies me. Like, I feel like I've got, like, a fucking demon looking at me. Oh, and there's a little house over here. Out of here, fucker. They're so scary. This looks like... Oh. This is like farmland. Is there a person in here? There is a person in here. Stop right there. The man brandishes a particularly rusty sword in your direction. You're not ticking, are you? No metallic limbs, no leaky joints? How would it be ticking? Because you might be a mechanical contraption hiding in the skin of a person. He gasps for air and blinks at you. Well, don't look at me like I'm daft. It's a perfectly reasonable suspicion. Allow him to continue. Prods you a few more times. Gah, well, I'll admit, you don't seem like a mindless killing machine from that blasted Clockwork Kingdom. It's just since the attacks have been pretty jumpy. What's that about the Clockwork Kingdom? New here, are you? These Oneric Isles are home to a certain Clockwork Kingdom due east off this here hamlet of Puil. For a while, they were decent enough neighbors, except those bothersome factories billowing out smoke and an occasional explosion rocking the whole aisle something fierce. But folks say their machine king went mad, and now some of the gadgets and gizmos are spilling across the border and wreaking havoc with my crops. Can you tell me about the machine that's been bothering you? He sighs. Aye, by mechanical monstrosities. He frowns at you, and don't laugh, I'm being sincere. They've been coming from the east, where the snow's been falling. Funny thing, it never used to snow here. At first, they were just little things, but lately, one huge metal bastard has taken a tendency to my crop shrooms with its weapons. To tending my crop shrooms with the weapons. If I try to shoot away, it attacks. I could try and shut it down for you. You would? Oh, I'd be mighty appreciative. If you managed to do it, there'd be some coin in it for you. The machine seems to lurk in the snow-tipped mountains to the east. Simplest way of dealing with it would be smashed to pieces, but its armor will deflect any blow that ain't strong enough. So maybe there's some way of shutting it down. There was a couple of suspicious container crates that fell in the forest around here. Okay. I could sleep in his bed? Does he let me? Yeah. Okay. Cool. Thanks, man. I appreciate you letting me take a snooze in your bed. Okay. I'm going to be right back real quick. I need to use the restroom, and we'll be back. Alright. Let's do this. Boop. He said there were some crates that fell in the forest. But is that over there the violent machine? Because it doesn't look like it's doing anything. No, I don't think that is the violent one. Ah! Ugh. Eh. You. The device crackles with the distinct pulse of cipher magic. Its ocular skull registers your presence, and a mechanical quill scratches out the following lines. Rejoice, downtrodden thrall of the defeatist powers. Thou standest now with a fiefdom of Machinus Rex. Proclamation. This honorable vassal governs the protocols of its indentured autoserfs, descrying census. Number of inactive autoserfs, 253. Number of active autoserfs, 1. Current labor protocol, militant agriculture. Dost thou have a query? So I said I want to shut it down. Judgment cessation of duties is only permitted by the order of Machinus Rex or its appointed deputies. Therefore, edict thy petition is denied. Assault of the royal vassal is treason, and you may be judged on an act of war. Therefore, edict thou shalt not lay a hand upon this vassal. I want to change your labor protocols. Judgment. Alteration of protocols is only permitted by the order of Machinus Rex or appointed deputies. Blah blah blah. What is thine argument? Your service causing havoc will not be destroyed unless you tell it to calm down. Fail. Contemplate. Canon. Disputation is sacred. Judgment. Thine argument is unworthy. Therefore, edict this vassal shall continue his duties. Give the thing a whack. You strike the machine. It doesn't take much force for it to sputter and stop. After a few months, you're satisfied the thing stopped working. Wow. So I turned it off, huh? Can I go look at it now? I think it's up top. Let me see what I whacked. This game has kind of like almost like a haunting beauty to it. Yeah, so it's deactivated now. Sweet. I gained iron ore. Do the thing. Fuck. Yay! Money. Bonk. Throwing knife. I really don't feel like that thing is friendly. Now we run back down and tell the farmer I deactivated the thing, and he should be happy. That was easier than I thought. I thought I was gonna have to do some like big fight or something. I don't think I would have actually been able to do damage to it. I have a feeling it wouldn't have let me. Hey man, I fixed your problem. Dealt with the machine that's bothering you. The size of them wide you have? And there was me thinking you'd have hacked into tiny pieces, he chuckles. So, tell me, how'd you do it? Managed to disable it remotely. He taps his forehead. Ah, clever one, aren't we? Well, it's not much. I have some coins stashed away here. Please accept it along with my heartfelt thanks. You're welcome. It was very easy to do. Why do I have a feeling that this is not good? That thing can't be friendly, right? Oh shit. Are you just gonna attack me right out? Stop right there. This is the esteemed mercenary company headquarters of the Rotten Onions. None may pass without authorization from Captain John Birdbark. Well, you can't. He scratches his jaw. Unless you get us the mayor's ledger. How can I get this? Well, I'd sneak in at night while the mayor's asleep, of course, then bring it back to me, and you'll officially be a friend of the Rotten Onions. monster right in there. I'm gonna have no choice but to cut you down, so don't go try anything stupid, alright? That's all I want to know. What's with the giant monster? Oh, that's a giant Nautilog. Pretty scary, huh? He leans close and chuckles, but you don't quite get the joke. You see, the mayor of Quill hired us to do a job, but she's refusing to pay up, so we're gonna sack the place unless she hands her with a coin. My name is Rotten Onions. It's a very fine name, I'll have you know. Birdbark is an esteemed scholar and battle wizard, as well as our captain. His reasoning that it's a name designed to strike fear into our enemies. Right, yes, sure. I'll just walk past you. But I really probably shouldn't fight a whole place full of them yet. That's fine. For now, I'll leave them be. I'm coming back, though. Later. Is that a frog? It's a frog-like thing. Ouch! Oh, I get to pick up the throwing knives I missed. That's fucking nice. I figured they'd just be lost forever. What's over here? Another frog thing. How long are you gonna hop along there, buddy? There we go. Ow. He got one good smack in. Give me this plant. He got a good smack in before I said no more. No. Ribbit, whatever the fuck you want to say. Hi, motherfucker. Can't carry any more lockpicks. That's fine. Take the throwing knives, though. A lever? Oh, shit. This is cool. Where am I going? Oh. This way to Hallishire. This way to the Wobbly Noggin. Okay. So that's the way I'll go once I get the item I need. Gold? More gold? Huh. Where the fuck am I now? Hi. The woman sits with eyes closed, a pained expression on her face. Various medallions and necklaces hang around her neck, suggesting she holds some important position here in Quill. She mutters under her breath, "Flames, oh the flames, we have to douse the flames." Everything okay? Ah, she looks at you with a frenzied intensity to her gaze. What are you doing? You've got to get out of here. The Nautilog will burn you alive. What are you talking about? Can't you see it? The monster's driving above the flames. Oh, the horror. We have to. She stops mid-sentence and blinks. Slowly after a moment she says, nothing's on fire, is it? No. Oh, how embarrassing. I'm terribly sorry. You caught me in the middle of a divination. My name is Olwyn, mayor of this humble village of Quill. How do you do? Pleased to meet you. She performs a short curtsy. Thank you for your understanding. I've been rather anxious about the future, as you've no doubt observed. You see, I found myself presented with quite the dilemma. It's really nothing to worry about, so please don't cause a fuss. I have the whole thing quite under control. I was merely indulging in a scry shroom meditation to divine what manner of threat this giant monster could pose, and it turns out it's really not much of a problem at all. She gulps. See, a small mercenary band has made a certain demands. No, I don't mean the Bella's Dark Stars. This is a lot much less accomplished, which makes it all the more puzzling as to how they got their hands on a giant Nautilab. So what do you want? Oh no, I never say anything like that. As a mayor of this place, I have everything completely under control. She narrows her eyes. Of course, that being said, those mercenary scoundrels are threatening me with their huge Nautilab. They claim they'll sack the town if I don't comply to their absurd demands. I really don't want to cause a panic in the town, so I'm at a loss at what to do. But if someone could sneak into their fortress to the southeast and ascertain whether this Nautilab thing has any weakness we could exploit, well, let's just say that person would find themselves firmly within my favor. What if those mercenaries would disappear? Oh, well, that would be quite the tragedy. The idea of more blood being spilled on Quillian soil is a horrible thought. Her eyes narrow. But of course, it would rather solve the problems here, wouldn't it? And with so little funds to hire guards, it would be awfully hard to catch a perpetrator of such crime. She smiles suddenly. Oh, but pay me no mind. I'm merely thinking out loud. Now, was there anything else? Looking for Dark Stars. Oh, if I hear one more word about those bloody Dark Stars, she shakes her head. We've always had our fair share of miscreants attracted to Quill. Turns out it's not only poets and horticulturists who are attracted to solitude of the countryside. But when that wretched Vala Kolos moved in with her cohorts, you wouldn't believe the type of scoundrels we had prancing up and down our idyllic cobbled streets. She sighs. And on top of everything else, we have the Inquisition raiding the island. So I'm sorry, but if you have dealings with those ruffians, I really can't help you. Maybe you'll have better luck with someone else in town. I know Nud has done some jobs for them. You can usually find him in a local shop. Why don't you try asking him about it? Okay, whatever. It's the big shrew. Oh shit, there's something underneath it. She's got pretty flowers? Pretty flowers. Bonk. Okay, well. Not sure what this is. It's a lighthouse of some kind. Hi. The woman casts you an indifferent gaze. Greetings, traveler. Welcome to the... she yawns and then rubs her temples. The Quill Port of Winged Monarchs. Merchants Guild. I'm the local harbor master. How can I help you? How can I get my own airship? She smirks. What? You think we just hand them out to bright-eyed travelers? It takes a lot of coin to buy a sailing vessel, you know. Most union merchants only have shares of the ships they use. Plus, even if you had a bulging coin purse under those, she vaguely gestures at your clothes. Fine garments you're wearing. These days, you need a writ of permission from the Riovan Port Authority, and trust me, you're not going to find one of those lying around here in the sticks. What does the guild do here in Quill? She takes a sharp intake of breath, as if the question was particularly confoundingly riddle. Was a particularly confounding riddle. Well, we oversee the transfer of goods, impose tariffs, check for contraband, that sort of thing. Quill is a pretty quiet place, so we don't get much traffic. Once a week, a merchant ship, usually a cog or sloop, comes from Hallowtown with exports from the Union Heartlands. Well, maybe, once in a while we get a dhow from Al Asfara. And after we unload their goods, what do they want? Scry shroom. It's always fucking scry shroom. I swear, if I have to winch one more crate of this stuff. She's unhappy. You must purchase an airship deed for it. I can get my own airship? I'm excited. This game has more freedom than I expected. Apparently. Hello? The man's eyes follow you with suspicion. His graying hair and weathered skin suggest he is older than most in the village, and a faded scar runs down his face. You're new to the town, I gather. Well, I'm the local waitmaster, name's Colwich, and I'll have you know, before you engage in any business here in Quill, I'll be taking your weight. So without another word, please step on the scales. He gestures a huge contraption. Why do you want to weigh me? By decree of the Apostatic Union, all those seeking trade in its jurisdiction must approve of an ordinary disposition that is not physically altered by the cipher magic or god devotion, nor bearing the guilt of unpunished crimes. You can tell that all by my weight. Just step on the goddamn scales, alright? The Quill Village, you met Waitmaster Colwich, who refused to speak with you until you weighed on the normal scale. You weighed yourself and report back to him. He studies the dials and symbols atop the machine and scratches various notes on the parchment. Interesting. Very interesting. Did I pass? The prime glyph says you're a criminal. He shoots you a stern glance. The lesser glyphs are harder to parse. Let's see now. He says here you're a deserter. Don't say what from. These glyphs can be plenty vague. Still, I can't say I blame anyone from running from a fight. Ah, but there's one more glyph. Inquisition agent. He looks up from his parchment, his face struck with puzzlement. Begging your pardon, at first glance I thought you might be one of those Darkstar mercenaries running from the Inquisition raid, but you must have been fighting those scoundrels, eh? Yes, I'm a confessor atoning for my crime. It's not my choice, I assure you. Well, far be it for me to delay Inquisition business. Have I approved your visit to Quill? You won't get in any trouble. He thinks a moment, but, say, in light of your profession, could you lend this humble servant of the Apostatic Union a hand? There'd be an Apostatic Union passport in it for you. You see, the Inquisition raid ain't the only reason we've been so eager to weigh people as of late. There's also fears of the bloody god worship among the townsfolk. After all, we've been through. He looks distinctly peeved. You need help tracking down god worshippers. He leans forward and speaks low. Aye, folks have been afeared recently, you see. The soil's dying and harvests are down. Merchants want to buy our scry stream more than ever, but we can't meet demand, so some have been flirting with the old ways. Just tell me what you need. Alright, I'll tell it to you straight. As you know, god worship and consorting with the Wiccans or their gods is a heinous crime, but I've reason to believe there's some among us who are turning to it to try and fix our poor harvests. Trouble with a small town like this, we all know each other, and the guilty parties won't talk to me. But you're an outsider, and an Inquisition agent to boot. I need you to ask around and try to find any Wiccan sympathizers so we can sort this out quiet-like before the villagers start lopping each other's heads off in a frenzy. Find something out, and I'll dispense you a Union passport that'll grant you passage to Hallishire. Okay. I want to go up here. Someone's worshiping the old gods. And that's a problem for some reason. Because don't worship the old gods. Yes. The man sips his tea and studies you intently. New face, eh? If you business around here, talk to Dwin at the counter. He's the proprietor of this business. I'm really only employed to make sure things go smoothly. How do you make sure things go smoothly exactly? Well, the details are of such a nature that I would feel I wouldn't feel comfortable discussing them. He takes a sip over tea. I'm a mercenary, you see. I fought with the Bion Serpents, the London Blackguard, and even the Dark Stars for a time. And now, he sips his tea, I protect the business interests of this fine gentleman, nothing more, so please pay me no heed. Some mercenaries are threatening Pool against a giant Nautilub. He lets out a single chuckle. You mean the bunch of idiots down in the ruins? Don't make me laugh. Firstly, they're hardly fit to call themselves mercenary. The mayor hired them to clear out monsters from the forest, a trifling task, and the show they put on was more fitting of a comedy trope than a troupe than a professional sellswords. Secondly, there's no such thing as a giant Nautilub. At least, I've sailed far and wide in my time and never even heard of one larger than a silk slug, so the idea that those buffoons managed to capture one is preposterous. I'm guessing the mayor has asked you to look into the matter, Well, if I were you, I'd use your wits before drawing your sword. I sense there's some trickery at play here. Looking for former Darkstar worshippers. He narrows his eyes. Oh, is that so? Well, your motives better be pretty fucking congenial, because it's no secret that I'm a former Darkstar merc myself. Of course, I haven't sailed with them in years. I left after the mutiny, once it became clear that Vela's ambitions, once so intoxicating, were likely to get us all killed. gotta block a spam user. And anyway, he clears his throat. Well, out with it then. Exactly who are you looking for? Meeting with Jack Basalt. Oh, good old Jack, he smirks. In the Union, they still call him Shame of the Navy after he abandoned his rank and station to join Vela's merry band. In battle, the man was a demon. When his voice bellowed across the deck of a skyship, sword raised high, you made sure to heed it. But below decks, he always found time to share a drink with those under his command, learning their names, their troubles. Not every merc captain does that. Of course, I don't know if that was thanks to the kind heart or his weakness for the strong stuff. Let me guess, you're meeting him in a pub, right? He grins. You didn't hear any of this from me before. Alright, I'll be going. He smiles politely but says nothing. Ah, welcome, welcome. Pull up a stool. If you're looking for Scry's room, come to the right place. He leans on the counter and thrusts a bulging eye in your direction. Do you know what Scry's room does, newcomer? No. Well, where have you been stuffing your noggin? Scry's room shows you the future in all its brilliant glory. There ain't no cipher spell in the great library of Beyond that can do what Scry's room does. It plunges you into the river of time so you can see the bends and currents that are rushing towards you. Did you know how I grew this? Do you know how I grew this business? Not with luck, my friends. Oh no. I used the humble Scryshroom to outsmart my rivals, and now my company ships them to every corner of the apostatic union. So what'd you say, you buy in? I want to ask you some questions. He frowns disappointed. Alright, what'd you want to know? I heard Quill had a reputation for smuggling. A lot of folk talk about that. A lot of folk don't know what they're talking about. Sure, a lot of mercenaries have set up shop around these parts, and yeah, we trade with them. But here in Quill, we pay our taxes just like anyone in the Union. That's why Colwich went to Riova to learn to be a waymaster and all. His eyes narrow, and you've been snooping around and seen some things you don't like the look of. I'd advise you to keep your trap shut. Oh, if you've been. I don't pay Nud over there just for his looks, you know. He protects my business interests. Hear me? Okay, thanks. Anything else? There's a mercenaries monster outside the town? Alright. He said that some people are going back to the old ways, but what does that mean exactly? And who? I mean, I know what it means, but like who? Huh. Huh. Oh my. Secrets and spores. In Quill Village, you found an evidence of god worship deep in the caves under town. Waymaster Colwich will surely want to hear of this. Oh. Ooh. Embraced a delusion. Love attack and defense. I'm glad I decided to investigate the hole I found in the Great Shroom flooring, or whatever the fuck it's called. Dun, 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 dun. Let's see. I guess I'll go tell him about that first. Hey man, I found some shit under the thing. Found evidence of god worship in Quill. He leans close. Oh yeah, tell me then, why don't you? There were occult instruments in the caverns below Quill. For a moment, he merely stares past you, lost in thought. This can only mean one thing. If someone's conducting rituals around Aegwyn's corpse, that means they're trying to reopen the blood contract. But buried in those clauses was a terrible cost, no less than human sacrifice. Here, take this key. It'll unlock the upper chamber in the sacred shroom to the west. There's no doubt in my mind someone's being taken to the sacred shroom to metabolized as per the contract's terms. You gotta go there and save him. How do I get in? You'll need to travel through the mushroom forest. You can't miss the shroom itself. It's probably the biggest mushroom you've ever seen. On account of it being used by the Wiccans in the past, there's doors and paths leading up and around the shroom itself. The main doors will lead you through the central stem, but there might be a whole host of nasty monsters waiting to tear you a new one. You might try looking for a way around the back. It'll probably be locked up tight, but you might have less of a fight on your hands that way. Well, hey, there's the dragon again. Well, wee. Huh. I guess we'll have to go see if I can save someone. Because I guess someone's in danger. Stay hydrated, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, it's that. It doesn't help that I don't have like a compass. So I don't really know which way I'm going. It's that though. I'm gonna assume. I could have swore there was a person down here earlier. Huh. Go down here real quick. Farman sits aimlessly watching the mushrooms. Busy day? You startled the farman. Oh, Amir wasn't slacking off. Oh no, it's just there isn't much to do around here lately, on account of the poor shroom yield. Each year the harvests get leaner and leaner. Gwyn says it'll be fine, but I don't think even he believes it. Last time I took Scry Shroom, I saw a vision of Quill, Baron, and Bear. All the house is ruined. Honestly, unless we do something, this town ain't got much of a future. There's no one in here. It's the mill. Eh. I wonder if I can rent a bed. Services. Like to rent a room. Let's just go to... Curious. They wanted me to steal from this thing. Let's see if I can do that. Chest. Hottest treasure. Okay, so it's just a sell item. See if I can get the thing upstairs so I can try to get in with these mercenaries. You met a rotten mercenary in the southeast spoil claims they had not been paid the village's mayor. You stole the mayor's ledger as requested by the mercenaries. Did it. I'm a thief. I don't think I need one of these. Bonk. Doesn't hurt to get a save in there. Oh, hey, a fucking compass. Interesting. All right, let's go see if I can save someone from the big shroom. Settings go back. Lockpick. Oh wait, I was here. So I gotta find a way to get down further? Well, how do I do that? I just realized I walked back towards the castle. This way. Let's see. Gotta go through the mushroom forest once again. I don't know if enemies respawn, but I do know that there's some items over here I haven't grabbed yet, so. Oh shit. I ran too long. I didn't know what that sound was. It was my character panting because I ran too much. Let's see. Money? What do you have? Bunk. Or, oh, ammo. I wish I had a bow and arrow. Or a bow, rather. I have the arrows. Not a lob. Fucked. They're kind of creepy. I'm intrigued. What is this? What are you? Oh, there's a person up here. Hi. The scholar has one eye pressed to the looking glass. As you approach, he squints, takes a deep breath, and is suddenly still. Ah. Are you okay? Shoot! The scholar sneezes. He sprays a thick globule of mucus over his looking glass lens. He wipes his face and looks perturbed. These bloody mushroom spores. Why did I have to be sent to Quill, of all places, to make this damned map? Can I get a copy of your map? Look, I don't have time to pander your every want. The chief cartographer needs this urgently. They turn to look at you, then pause, as if realizing something. Actually, you know what? Maybe you can have a copy, as long as you're willing to work for it. Do that, what do you need? We're making a new kind of map, a magical map that tracks the shifting movements of these islands and corrects itself. The real work is with the cipher spell we're weaving together, but I need someone to go out and anchor the spell to specific landmarks. Take this cartography notebook, and when you get to a landmark, equip it, use it to make a cipher chart, and the map will show up in your journal. If you obtain a compass, you'll be able to see for yourself in the map too. There are 4 scholars working on this map, including myself. Together we cover Hallowshire, the Endless Realm, the Clockwork Kingdom, and Quill. You should also visit my colleagues too to see what landmarks they need. The most important region where we need mapping is Hallowshire. I'll note those locations in your log. I'm sure whoever marks them will be rewarded. So what landmarks do you need? He snaps, wipes the door on his sleeve, then points to the towering fortress behind you. Well, the first one is supposed to be a chart that was the old God War fortress over there, called the Blinding Light. Only I heard it was infested with pirates and smugglers, so I was going to wait until I felt better. He looked sheepish. Then there's another fortress to the southeast of the island, but he sniffs. Have you seen the huge creature that's floating above it? No, that one will have to wait. And finally, there's the Sacred Shroom, as locals call it, to the northwest, only that's the largest mushroom I've ever seen, so it would surely destroy my sinuses. Okay. That's fine. Okay. So now, I kind of have, like, permission to start helping. Whoa. Whoa. The old God War Fortress, Blinding Light. Out of here, bitch. What the fuck is this? Hey! Bonk! Oh. I got it! I'm the best around. Ooh. Hold up. I got a little bit of armor. I think I have anything else for these slots. No. Put that one there too. Okay. Sweet! Eh. E. Alright. There's just so much going on. See another one of those nautilobs. This way to the sacred room. It's a silk slug. Hello. Here. Goodness gracious me. Ooh. A plant that mean alchemy material. Paradoxes. Nothing back here. Let's see what's up here. Oh. Ah. So from up there you get down. It looks like it's mostly a shortcut. Farm? I have a feeling this is an enemy. Damn. I'm gonna have to like learn how to block. Poor bastard. Give me this eye fruit. get down somehow. I don't think I can get over this. Oh shit! I did it. I think I have enough of these I can use one. So he's gonna turn back around and come this way. Oh, or not. Shit. Is this just another way to approach? Floats through the water. Kind of dirty. Come here, motherfucker. I got him. I just had to fucking swing like a mad woman for a minute. Oh. What's going on up here? Another little mine with some ore in it. Got it. Yay, I got what I need. Sneeze? Maybe not. Maybe not. Bleeding. They cause bleed. Not cool. Oh, gold. Gold is cool. Money. I like how it says pilfered. I picked him up off the damn ground. It's not really pilfering. A silk slug. Boop. Thank you. Little parkour. Eh. 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 Sweet. Getting a chart in my notebook. I was very confused. Okay, I see how it works. Cool. I like that little sound it makes when you switch items. Shit. Not a lob. Ah, fuck. I don't know why I lean in real life. It's safer. I don't want to be bopped. I don't want to be bopped. No bop, please. not going to go in the front door because he said that would be more dangerous. Fucking sound. Oh! I died. Welcome to my prison, human. The words smash against your skull with dread portent. There's no mistaking it. You're speaking to a god. Ah, I sense it in you. The abject horror, the searing shock. Your heart beats so fast it might burst, human. Am I dead? The entity laughs. Great pulses of eldritch energy reverberate through your bones. No, human, you're not dead. Not yet. You were moments from death. I plucked you from certain peril as easily as your kind would pull a weed. But it was not an act of kindness. I require something in return. It has to be saved. And I did not seek your consent. Make no mistake, human. Your life means little. Without me, you would just be another pile of bones sinking into the dirt. You will help me, or you will perish. Bella Calus and her arrogance chain me here in shackles of void still. I wish to be free, and so she must die. You hunt Vela, correct? Without my aid, your mission is futile. You will surely meet a gruesome demise. So I will save you. I will pluck you from the precipice of oblivion again and again until the deed is done. Who are you? How times have changed that a human would ask such a thing. There were times in ages past when my shrines were in 1,000 settlements, with when every Wiccan knew my name, when my mind rang with the prayers of your kind. I will not stoop to introduce myself, but know this: there are still those loyal to me who preserve my hidden shrines. It is to these places I will summon you, should your death be imminent. Farewell. Remember our bargain, human. Holy shit. I'm back on the ship. Well, fuck. I died because I'm a silly. Hold on, though. There is an area outside here I could go to real quick to fill in the map. It's not active yet. It's barred from the other side. That's the door I came in. Whoa. This cutter needs to be repaired. Okay. Well, I guess I can't get the landmark here. I thought I could, but appears not. I'm gonna rest while I'm here. I can't believe I stepped on my damn trap. I wasn't even looking. I need the lift, please. Hello. Now I gotta run all the way back. I wonder if when you die, if stuff respawns. Or if enemies just die and stay dead. That'd certainly be interesting. Well, that one over there's alive. Again. I have a feeling they're gonna be alive again. Don't mind me just sprinting through town while I figure out how to get down on the other side. Oh yeah, there's a lift over here. One down here didn't respawn. Maybe some of them don't, but some do. Oop. All the sound effects in this game are so weird. I love it. I missed. Got him. I may have missed, but he's still dead. Squirming Godlet, a squirming, writhing creature that looks at you with wet, beady eyes and occasionally squeals with some unknown intent. The various factions in Halishar might be interested in such a specimen, perhaps the Apostolic Union or the Wiccans. I thought the Wiccans were elite. I also think the music in this game is pretty good too, from what I've heard so far. Nice and atmospheric. I like. I do think the sound design so far has been one of my favorite parts of this game. I really like it. It's nice and vibey. Boost armor. Pick up that knife I threw and missed. I didn't come up here the first time. I think the mushrooms are what make that sound. Either that or it's just the world. Worth it. Come on. Ugh. One more. Alright, now let's come back to that later. I'm not going to use all my lockpicks on it. Ow! Okay. Damn it! My lore skill's too low. I will say I'm not particularly fond of that, the like lore thing. Like I think it's cool, but like if I can find it, I should be able to use it. Let's heal up a bit. Oh, this should hurt me. I don't actually know if there's even fall damage in this game, but I'm not gonna like try too hard to find out. Because if I do, I'm gonna find out the bad way. I don't like finding out the way that involves me getting hurt. Doesn't look like the enemy here respawned. Alright. Made it back. Now, this time let's not get killed by obvious traps. Like an idiot. We're gonna go around and actually keep an eye out instead of just blindly charging into the face of danger. Oh, there's that 6 I needed. Alright. Oh, fuck. It wasn't really that much easier. There's literally like one frog enemy down there and probably there's two frog enemies down there, but whatever. Whatever. Okay. Some of these are bound to be breakable. That needs a 6. I'm like wasting things on that right now. Come on. Don't turn around. It makes such weird sounds. Yeah, what would that have done for me? Oh. The nauseating stench of bile engulfs the flesh chamber. Before you, a huge digestional tract pulsates and throbs with corrosive acid. It would seem as though this mushroom has organs. Lud writhes behind the digestive membrane, clearly in agony. When he sees you, he looks shocked. You! We need to get you out of here. No, a look of determination seizes Lud. If I don't do this, the village will perish. And if you cut me free, you'll be slicing into the mushroom's organs. You can kill it. But you'll die. Don't you think I know that? Everyone assumes I'm just some stupid kid. Just the mayor's idiot son. They don't take me seriously. But now I can show I'm worth something. I can save the village all by myself. I found the old Wiccan contract rights stashed in my mother's basement. I convinced Emir to help me set it up, but it was me who whispered to Angwin and felt his reply echo through my bones. Village isn't worth dying for. Says who? Colwich is always talking of his war buddies who died to liberate Quill. But why is that any different from this? Just because we're not at war? Quill is dying. Everyone says so. Since Angwin was killed, the soil's drying up. In another generation, there'll be nothing left. This is the only way to save the village. So the town dries up, it's just what it is. That's easy for you to say, not being from here. Quill is the only place I've ever known. I won't survive anywhere else. You don't know that. The scribes are full of impossible places. I don't care about other places. I only have one home, and it's Quill. You slice through the membrane and tore into foul-smelling acid spores where blood slides out of the muck, coughing and sputtering. You had no right. He shivers. You're the first thing I've done truly by myself, and you've ruined it. You had no right. People care about you, kid. You can't throw your life away. I thought Mother would be proud. The boy shivers and says no more. Fuck, your mom might be proud. I don't know, but the hell's this thing? Whatever. I assume this goes down. I have 56 throwing knives. They do not like short you on throwing knives, which is nice. So, let's see. Ah, I should buy some tea for that guy while I'm there too. Yeah, it's gotta go tell Colwich. I feel for him trying to save his village, but like, your village isn't really that impressive, man. Go live in like Hollowshire or something. I say that having lived in the same fucking place my entire life. Well, same town. What's up there? I gotta find my way back. I'm a little lost. If I go around here, though, I can. Yep. So I'm not lost. I'm actually right on. Lockpick. I like that they just stay there. It's really cool because then when you need them, you can go back and pick them up. Oh, Jesus. I almost fucking died. Colwich, I figured out what the problem is. So, as we said, I know there's lockpicks around here somewhere. 1, 2, 3. It was gold instead. That's cool. Visit the sacred shroom and discover what's going on. Was I right? Was there a sacrifice taking place? It was Lud. He tried to sacrifice himself, but I managed to talk him down. Colwich gasps. Oh, the foolish boy. The harvest ain't worth Angwin's blood price. Ain't I always taught him that? But it looks like you stopped him, newcomer, and for that you have my sincerest thanks. It's not much, but just as I promised. Here, take this Union passport. It'll get you through the gate bridge to the south leading to Hollowshire. Be careful down there, mind. If you think Quill's harvests are bad, you ain't seen nothing yet. Hollowshire's in the midst of an awful famine, and it seems the townsfolk and our poor Lud have had certain ideas in common. I'm gonna buy some tea. Oh, my jaw popped when I sneezed. Ow. I'd like to buy your stuff. I can sell these. Get out of this. Actually, you know what? We're gonna do a rest too. Then we're gonna go visit the rotten onions. Right, let's go see what the rotten onions have going on. I have a feeling it's a fucking whole lot of nothing. They don't seem to be the brightest. No one else seems to think they're the brightest either, so. Rotten onions. Plant. Oh shit, I need to go this way. So, someone is thinking that this is an illusion. Someone mentioned that when I was in Quill. I'm not necessarily inclined to not believe that. I have unspent illusions. Notice I put my weapon away. Come here. Alright. Got him. He's down. He's dead. Gold? What is gold? Money! I like money. Money, 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 money. Arr, 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 arr. So far, very much enjoying this game. Very much liking this. Feels good. It feels like smoother than I expected too, which is kind of cool. This looks like an interesting landmark. Ba-ba. Na-na-na-na. Rotten onions. I mean, I could go in the back. It's not really a need to, though. Let me in anyway. Mayor's just gonna be like, where the fuck did my ledger go, and why haven't I seen it since that one random person came to town? I'm an enigma, lady. Really? Hand it over. He rifles through the pages of the ledger. Yeah, this looks about right. Oh boy, the captain's gonna be pleased with this. Well, I guess you can walk through then. I'll shout at the boys and let them know you're alright. Seeing that giant noddle up there makes me proud to call myself a smelly onion. What? No, I'm certain it's smelly onion. I think I'd know my own Merc company name. People are always chatting about those dark stars and their Vela Colos, but one day they'll be talking about the rotten onions and our gods. What's our leader's name again? Potion! Whee! Potion! Potion! Shit. It's chained. Lockpicks. Gods, my feet ache from patrolling all day. Who's gonna bother to rob us anyway? We're broke. Who wants to take our nothing? These old god war fortresses are such sure strange with everything made out of metal and all. If you ask me, boxes and boats should be made of wood. You may have charmed the others, but I've got my eye on you. I don't recall admitting any visitors. I'm the esteemed captain of the Rotten Onion Mercenary Group, John Birdbark, and I do not remember summoning you to my bedchambers. I gave you guard the mayor's ledger. Oh, so that was you. Splendid, splendid. It will provide ample fuel for my fireplace. You're not going to do anything with it? Well, I spun the company some silly yarn about being able to get compensation or some such, but I really just wanted to cause that damn mayor a significant inconvenience. Oh, I wish you could see her face. How mildly annoyed she must be. Oh yeah, it's quite a frightful thing, isn't it? Eh? I'm sure it's giving that wretched mayor a sleepless night or two. He chuckles. Such a beast, eh? You can tell me. Oh god. My name's wrong. Terrible one, of course. The previous name turned out to be rather nasty, slur, and slev. So we came up with a new one pretty quickly in a tavern. I suggested the name Golden Galleon, which I thought went down rather well. But it turned out that the men had completely misheard me, and in clamor at the pub. The next day, everyone was commending me on what an excellent name Rotten Onion was. And once you get an idea in these buffoons' heads, it's very hard to get it out. Alright, now that that's taken care of. Come on. Give me a 6. Fuck. A 6! One more. Fuck. I want the stuff in there, damn it. Suspicious note. The desk contains a number of scrawled notes, mostly pertaining to illusion spells. From what you can find here, you surmise that someone was trying to cast an illusion of significant scale. There are also numerous anatomical sketches of nautilobs. It seems that the giant monster isn't what it seems to be. It was a trick the whole time. Damn. Ugh. I don't want to use all my lockpicks, but fuck, I want to get into that room. Imagine these guys aren't going to be too friendly now that I killed their boss. The apostatic union considers you accepted. Ah, so there's faction like standing. These guys aren't becoming hostile, which is interesting. Definitely killing all of them, though. You guys weren't really that tough, you know. I wish I had a key to that fucking room up there. Oh well. Well, I sure took care of them. They ain't gonna be rotting anyone else's onions. Whee! Now I gotta run back up and be like, hey, it was an illusion, and they're dead. Who'd have thunk? Here in the Mushroom Village. Supposed to have a few more stock. I don't have to worry about the giant nautilus anymore. Oh really? Why, this is splendid news. Please tell me the details. It's an illusion. My, really? I can't believe I didn't think of that. So the town is safe. We're not going to burn alive. Hurrah. Anyway, please take this reward along with my heartfelt thanks. You've done Quill a fine service today. About your son. Oh, so you're the vigilant stranger who saved my son. I really cannot thank you enough. I don't know what I would have done had he... She sniffs, tears in her eyes. I know I can be distracted sometimes, but it's only because I wanted Quill to be a perfect home for Lud. I suppose I took it too far considering what he tried to do. Please, I want you to have the most valuable thing I possess. These healing herbs from my garden. There really is nothing more precious than nature's bounty. Oh, it's you. I still can't forgive you for interrupting the digestion, but seeing how relieved my mother was to have me back, I suppose it wasn't as worthless as I thought. I don't know what will happen to Quill, but it makes me sad to think of it not being here in the future, but maybe we can find somewhere else to call home. Yes! You know what you can't do? Call somewhere else home if you're dead. Doesn't work, unfortunately. I'm gonna run back to the ship and give that one dude his tea. See what he does. Also, see if I can get it to let me mark the landmark. It's still weird that it won't, but all right. Wait, can I walk inside? Fuck. I think that's the lift in this like center room or whatever. This looks like an interesting landmark. Now it let me. Oh shit. I have tea for you, man. Greetings, Confessor. Have you stopped for a little chat? How delightful. About that tea you wanted. I got you some. That's exactly what I was looking for. How thoughtful. He removes his belt from his belt, a tiny metal teapot. Sips some loose tea. Filter. To your surprise, you notice it already contains boiling water. If you'd be so kind as to wait a moment, I must let this brew. You wait for an uncomfortable few minutes in total silence while the Inquisitor stares at his miniature teapot. Finally, he seems satisfied. He pours the liquid into a cup and takes a sip. He frowns and is silent a moment. Confessor, this is, excuse me, damn fine tea. Takes another sip. I've tried an extraordinary number of teas in my time, but this is one of the best. My wife is gonna love it. Please take this in recompense. Beads of sweat appear on the Inquisitor's forehead, and he seems to be staring at something only he can see. He mutters to himself, "Damn fine tea, indeed." Indeed, you think it's probably best to leave him be. Bro is seeing some shit. Okay, so they go up by 5 for each level. That's not bad. I wonder. Yeah, do that for now. Make the quarters. I'll go ahead and rest. Down we go. Off to Hollowshire. I'm just gonna go this way. We're gonna walk through Quill. I was so hoping that this game would be as fun as it looked on the screenshots and the stuff on like the Steam store. I'm definitely enjoying this. I'm very happy that it feels like I actually have some freedom and obviously like I'm still in the very early parts of the game, but I like where this is going. I like what it's giving me glimpses of as well. I can get an airship apparently. It's fucking badass. Does this work? Probably gotta talk to a gate guard, right? Greetings, the bridge is closed unless you have a bearer. You're a bearer of a genuine apostatic union transport. So if you've got one, not got one, get lost. Got one right here. See, looks good. I'm not seeing any signs of magical forgery. Yep, looks like you can pass. Yay! Trust me. Better or for worse. Enemies. Really didn't expect to see enemies. God, I hate the sounds they make. They're so fucking creepy. I know there's one at the top of that stairs. Shit, here it comes. Oh fuck, he saw me. Ah. Out of here. They're absolutely terrifying. The sounds they make, the way they move. Oh. I think there's a way to sneak around them. Oh, God, I have fear. Uh-oh. Well? Oh. Oh. I see. Those are death-like spots. That's where you revive. Hell. I'm not a silly willy. That fucking hurt. I got those damn coins though. It wasn't worth it, but it was worth it. It's midday. I took a nap. Now I'm healed. How does he open it from his side? Magic? What's up, dude? If I can get in here with you. Interesting. Does that mean I could kill him? I'm not going to, but fucking Mothra. And then it screamed when it died. Oh my god. Nightmare fuel. I don't like it. I really don't like it. Lock picks and ammo. They don't hurt too bad, which is nice, but damn. I think I can walk around them, but just in case. Damn, this area's full of enemies. Surely these aren't the residents of Hollowtown. I was about to say, I don't have to roll that high. Give me the goodies. I have a delusion. I want to be able to schmooze. I'm gonna start leveling up my wisdom so I can do certain stuff. They have like a mouth on their like chest. I'm not sure which way to go. I don't think it's anything up here, which means there's no real reason to fight that guy. Everything green means stronger. I saw these motherfuckers in like some of the screenshots for the game, and I was like, that looks scary. Shit, they're huge. They're big and mean. And dead. Oh, this is gonna require a 6. Or a lore skill that's higher. Maybe I do have to go the other way to get around. I just don't think I saw the path. Oh shit. Eh. I don't know if I went the right way, but there's a ghost over here. Elshire Foods used to be sown with Wiccan seed. For their deities, though diminished, could ensure a good harvest. The god contracts were modest, the blood price was equitable. Of course, the apostatic union sniffed it out eventually. They sent over that polymath and her retinue to stamp out any smoldering divinity, and now the common folk starve, their fields barren and desolate. The Union claim it's in the name of reason and progress. She let out a discordant sigh. I admit, those old Wiccan contracts can be deceitful. Many don't realize the weight of their signature until the curse sets in. But the Union would smother the sky realms in a tangle of bureaucracy until we worship not but the deadlines and shipping manifests. Their only saving grace is their honesty, for at least the people know they are being trampled upon. So what about you, stranger? Would you rather be enveloped in a sweetened lie blissful in your ignorance, or would you rather choose the bitter truth? Everyone deserves to know the truth. She smiles wryly. But could we ever know the truth for certain? Perhaps we are all but actors in another's dream, destined to be forgotten with the morning light. If the Union discovered it was thus, and wrote it in their books, would we be enlightened, or just more lost? Well, don't know. Dead. To the Wobbly Noggin. To Hollowtown. To the Endless Realm. Alright. Let's go see the town. Hail, peasant. May the apostatic union shine resplendent. To be sold, Thornwood Manor, a 200-year-old manor once stately and fine that has fallen into disrepair. The manor grounds comprise an entire island just off the south of Hollowshire. With the right investor, this could be a thriving estate once more. For inquiries, visit the clerk in Hallowtown. Calling all denizens of the apostate union. Our land is beset with a most terrible famine. Can you sit idle while your crops fail and your loved ones perish? We all know who is to blame, the god worshipper, the cultist. For too long they have uttered their dread prayers from the fringes of society, bringing upon terrible omens to our lands. Our polymath humbly requests the aid of every denizen in this matter. Visit the Apostatic Union Council's building in the center of town. Welcome to the Wobbly Noggin. If you're in need of rest, we have beds now. Plenty. Okay. This man drums his fingers on the table and as his eyes dart around. He does not look at you as he speaks. Be gone with you. I'm waiting for someone. Your fellow's quartermaster, I've been waiting for you. His eyes snap towards you. So you're the agent. Must admit, I expected someone a little more, he spits, inquisitorial. Confessor, more of a prisoner than an agent. He laughs, but his eyes stay on you. Ah, so you're with the Confessor Division. That explains it. Those bastards. They mean to insult me by sending one of their expendable rabble. They've hunted me for years, and now they don't even deign to send an agent. He looks around, at least not to my face. He has his teeth gritted. So out with it, Confessor. Has she found it yet? Is it alive? What are you talking about? For a moment, he simply stares at you, brow furrowed. Ah, they really haven't told you anything, have they? I may as well be speaking to a silk slug. Do you at least know where Vela is? She escaped Honestly, he nods. Sounds about right. She'll have gone to the Underlands to rendezvous with any Dark Stars that are still loyal. He gazes out of the window pane. Of course, the question is where? The Underlands are far larger than the Sky Realms. She could be anywhere. Frowns at you. Surely you jest. What are the Underlands? Will you ask about Neuron Stars next? What are the Underlands? He frowns and deepens. They are the lands that are under the Sky Realms. Did they extract your mind with a hook in that cell? Seeing your blank expression, he sighs. When the world was destroyed in the World Rend over 400 years ago, now, its surface was turned into an inhospitable hellscape. Those lands are the Underlands. How do you know she's gone there? She hunts something there. She has done for years. Something of terrible power. I can't tell you what exactly what it is, only that she plans to use it to meddle with reality itself, which could be the doom of us all. So you help me find it. That's the deal I've struck with your Inquisition, isn't it? Hunt my former comrade and my Darkstar crewmates for the Polymath's pardon. After this, I'll be a traitor to everyone. He sighs, leaning back. Well then, Confessor, we may as well get to know each other. What did you, waves his hand around, do before rotting in a cell? I was a mercenary. Ah, a cutthroat after my own heart. The nobles in Ryova can preach their drivel of honor and unity, but we both know that in the end, it's the coin in one's purse that gets you through. Anyway, it doesn't matter now, eh? You've lost it all, hit rock bottom. That's something I can respect. He smirks and raises his drink to you. As for myself, my name is Jack Basalt. I suppose you've heard of me. He takes a sip of his tankard. Doesn't matter. The name? I suppose not. But if we're going to be tracking down Bailey, you should know a thing or two. For a time, I was the most respected captain in the Union Navy. I took orders directly from Admiral Kolos, Vela's father. And for 5 years, I trained Vela aboard my ship. When Vela defied her father and fled to become a mercenary, I followed. I gave up my rank, my station, my ship, to spend my years cavorting with Wiccans and pirates. Shame of the Union Navy, they branded me. He stares down into his drink. But I kept her safe. Was that not also my duty? Right, so while we find her. Ha, you're asking me? As I said to your masters, I can provide naught but shreds of information. You'll have to do the rest. What I have for you are 3 names. Names of former Darkstar mercenaries who left Vela's crew after the mutiny. Together, maybe the lot of us can track her down. Okay, tell me about these others. First, there's the Emberian, called that because folks say she's the last of their kind. Of course, that's pure squid shit. If she was Emberian, she'd be 400 years old. I've heard talk she's somewhere in Hallowshire. Next, there's the Endless Duchess, a powerful cipher wizard. She went back to her ancestral home in the Endless Realm, and like all those you'll find there, she's cursed to never truly die. He smirks, which means she really is hundreds of years old. Finally, there's Caxton Frost, a genius of the Clockwork Kingdom. That man could engineer a skyship from a sack of junk. Last I heard, he'd returned to his homeland. And you're sure they'll help us? Am I sure they'll follow you to their certain deaths? Of course not, you fool. They'll probably try and cut your head off. But if you want to find Vela, you're going to have to ask nicely. If they do agree. You lot must have captured Vela's fortress, the Blinding Light, correct? I heard cannon fire from there. I'll tell you what, I'll head there myself after this little chat, and if you find any of those Dark Stars, send them there and all. He affixes you with a grim stare. And that thing Vela's looking for, she mustn't use it. Nobody must ever use it, you hear me? If you have any sense, you'll make sure it stays buried down there. He shifts, suddenly nervous. Right, well, I think we're done here. Okay. Lockpick. Chest I can get it. Oh, I think I see another one of those scholar dudes. This used to be such a quiet place since the apostatic union stepped up its presence here. There are guards patrolling the streets night and day. Oosh. Should we get this activated? Let's go harvest a flower. Is this online? Looks like. Got some of that iron. Go into the like sewers or whatever. I'll do that at some point. I don't need to do it right now. What do you say? Hello! The bubbling brew. Asked him if he'd heard the Empyrean. Well, I saw her once striding through the town like she owned the place. Now, I'm not saying the stories are true, but there's certainly something strange about that woman. She's never come in here, but I've heard she bought something from the Emporium of Odysseys up by the end of the street, the one with the crystal spire. I'd like to look at your wares. Yes. You have stuff. That makes sense. Ah. So, I can put stuff together. Right now I shouldn't need to do that, but that's good to know. Ooh, weapons. Hey you! What do you have? The country says teeming with goblins and unsavory creatures. Only a fool ventures forth without a sharpened blade. Here at a fair blade, we have plenty for sale, and you can use our crafting station to modify your gear. Okay. Cool. Upgrade to an Empyrean sword. Okay. Just go up there and rub this man's like random little skull he has on his shelf. Ooh. Bright eyes shine from an unwashed face. You catch the girl's attention. Hey, you wouldn't want to help a girl out, would you? What's the problem? She wipes sweat from her brow. I've got to deliver these peony silks to my guy at the wobbly noggin, but after lugging these, my own noggin's not doing too good. She flashed you a smile. Sure. Just ask for Bardolph. He's usually in the small room. If he's not got himself kicked out. What's this? Oh, that's where the things land. I had a feeling there'd be something over here. I like how they keep the wobbly noggin. Hold it. Looks your box. What you got there? I've heard that one before. You know we got a real problem with smugglers in Howland. A lot of illegal goods slipping through the nest. So asking what's in the box. I was told they were silks, but I've not looked. Silk's my arse. Let's have a look. Cracks it open. The box. A writhing tentacle creature stares at you with an assortment of eye. Yep. This here is a typhus, natural creature from Lundell used for poisons. Now what's a vagrant like you doing with such a thing, eh? I can tell you, the Inquisitors won't be kind. They'll be hung from the gallows by week's end. Set up. I didn't know it was in the box. He rolls his eye. Don't bother. You wandered into the spider webs either way. 20 coins change your mind? He perks up at the sound of the high offer. Yes, I dare say it might. After exchanging the money, he hands the box back to you with a nod. Carry on now. Wow. Paid off the government. Woo! Corruption! My favorite! Name's Bardolph, and I don't think you know your friend, so unless you got business here, so get strong. I was asked to deliver somebody in 60. Ah, Inogen's newest recruit, eh? He smiles. His smile grows teeth like shattered glass. You should have said. He prises the box open, a cluster of tentacles bursts forth, and he slams it shut again. Aha! Fine skills. Fine silks indeed. These will make Lucky Noble very comfortable. I gotta mention this obligation. Knowing her, I'd wager she wasn't the first to mention it, eh? Anyway, here's a few coins for your troubles. Look, we're always in need of folk like yourself. If you want more work, head down to the slums, past the docks, look for the bust of a skeleton in one of the houses. Give it a yank. It'll let you through to the lost purse to find Inogen there, and she'll. I didn't know I was smuggling. I was under the impression that I was doing a favor. Apparently, I was not. I mean, I was, but... Welcome to Gloria's Garments. I can tell your customer of exemplary taste. I have a selection of fine attires to choose from. If you're interested, I can also explain the specifics of tailoring. Particularly useful. This looks like an interesting landmark. We'll make this. Alright. Wolf. Fuck. Welcome to the Emporium of Oddities. We sell spells and equipment for the budding adventurer. You're welcome to peruse the books I have lying around. Have you even heard of the Amberian? Yes. Why, yes, I have. She's quite the talk of the town. Many people have seen her striding around in that antique armor. In fact, she came by this shop not too long ago. I tried to determine where she obtained that Amberian equipment of hers, but she was very tight-lipped about it. You know where I can find her? Well, I did ask her where she was staying, and I must admit I'm quite nosy like that, and she confessed that the luxuries of the town were not to her liking, though she wouldn't say more on the matter. But after she left, I could see her out of my window making her way back. She strode into the forest to the west of Hollowshire. Of course, with her interest in all things Iberian, I'd wager she'd have taken an interest in that small ruin in the forest, the one with the old rusty turbine, that you can see rising from the trees. But I really shouldn't be telling you all this, should I? Customer confidentiality and all that. Maybe keep it between us. What do you have for sale? Wow. Prevents death from falling. I feel like this gives you a quest. It didn't stop me. Ah, the view from here is superb, is it not? All one needs is a compass and a map, and you'd have quite the adventure, I'd wager. Do you know where I can find a compass? I hear they're sold out around Howltown. Too many adventurers and merchants passing through, I suppose. If you need a compass, you'll have better luck in a role place like the little village. Some over there's fucking glowing. Alright. Down we go. That's the doorway. Down we go. Well, I can't fall. Alright. Merchant ships have been stopping in Howell less and less since the famine. We've got less goods to sell, and grain is getting more expensive by the day. Guess I should probably save. Probably wouldn't be bad to take a rest either. No one sells lockpicks, which is unfortunate. Why do you scream at me? My tiny cat likes to scream at me. She just walks up and meows, and I don't really know what she wants most of the time. I'd like to rent a room. Skull Suite's vacant. Look for the wall of bone. You can't miss it. Oh. Alright. Boom. Okay. Let's see. Downstairs. And across the bridge. No, yes. There's an elevator over there somewhere. Let's go to the elevator. So, did I go in here? I'm gonna save my lockpicks for that, I think. Alright. A lot of choices of places to go. I think I'm gonna go this way because I think this is the way he said the Emberian went. Someone's having a bad fucking day. They got hung up on display. Oh, this little place is over here. There's a death cavern. Oh shit, I almost returned. I forgot that's not a zoom in. Is there anything in here? Nope. Whoa. It's pretty wicked looking. Seems like this area should have something in it, but it doesn't seem to. That's fine. I'll continue on anyway. I want to see what this little building is. Yeah, that's not weird at all. Okay. Oh, Jesus! I didn't expect it. Did you see the huge statue aside? It's an ancient Wiccan artifact built long ago before the world end. Back when only mad cultists dared set foot in the Sky Realms. They may have been erected to mark important Wiccan ritual sites, but that is only a theory. Wiccans often disguise the truth of things with powerful magic, so it's incredibly hard to tell for sure. Oh shit, sorry, I didn't mean to draw my weapon on you. I need to like up my lore skills so I can actually like use these secret entrances. At least my sword doesn't have like little chunks missing out of it now. He mentioned the old ruins, but I'm pretty sure he said west, and that's west. I don't know. He did say into the forest. Oh, maybe that's what he meant. Kind of surprised there aren't more enemies around here. You're not the Emberian. Who are you? The youth is fumbling with a teacup, a spoon, and an assortment of other objects which all appear to be floating. God's damn wizards wouldn't know a good spell if it... The objects clattered to the floor. Are you trying to get into the academy too? I wouldn't bother. You could enchant a silk slug to shit gold and they'd still ignore you. They won't let you in without a recommendation. What's this about academy? The Erudite Academy. You've not heard of it? Well, it's right above us. The big hunk of rock overhead. The academy flies over the Apostatic Union just so their fancy wizards can gloat at all the poor, talented saps they won't let in. There must be more to it than that. He scoffs. Well, supposedly, they make the most advanced cipher spells in the Union. Ryova gives them a free pass to do the kind of magic that would get most scholars thrown in an Inquisition jail. So how do I get in? Well, it turns out being an exceptional cipher scribe means nothing to them. To visit the academy, you need a recommendation from an accredited scholar. I've seen some of their scholars exploring the islands nearby. You could try asking them for a recommendation, but I refuse to pander to pompous academics. The enchanted mask is deathly still, but its stoic eyes track you as you approach. The Erudite Academy is closed. Ah, okay. That's creepy. I see. So that's the entrance to it. Oh, damn. I hate the sound that thing makes when it dies. Oh, shit. Oh, fuck. Does much more damage. Excellent. Excelente. Let's see. Hold. And. Shit. What's in here? Potion. What is that? This creature looks at you from sunken eyes. It shifts behind its massive jaw. It appears physically incapable of lifting its head. Be still, human. Only those who embrace their wretchedness may claim their second self. Long ago, goblins in this forest perpetrated a heinous evil. To this day, their kind still bears the burden of this guilt. So they carve themselves into a new self in the form of a mask. When the goblins wear these, they appear to be altered. If it is by some magic or million act, I cannot say. We all carry some guilt, human. If you wish to acknowledge your own wrongdoings, you may claim a mask for yourself. Who are you? I am one of the last of my kind. Most of us were killed long ago, and those of us that survived are forever cursed. As you can see, I possess no grace. If I were to stand straight, my neck would snap, moving even small distances. But still, I breathe, and that is enough. I have found peace in this forest, and the goblins protect me. So are these guys the goblins? Must be somewhere I can climb up. Maybe I'm wrong. These guys are goblins. God, they make terrifying sounds. I'm not sure who you were, but you were about to attack me. Well, damn. It's a silk slug. Give me your stuff. Terrifying. How do I get up there? Is there nothing down here? Okay. This way to the Indus Realm. This way to the Iberian ruins. This way. Aha, so this is the way I need to go. Lockpick. And a plant. Bum, bum, God, I do so much more damage now. That is so nice. Fuck you. I got a fucking shuriken. That's fucking cool. I still fucking hate the sound those moths make when they die. It's so creepy. So creepy. Da 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 da. Is that bitch's ship, or is that someone else's ship? Is that Hallowtown? I think it is. Cool. Shuriken. Potion and either coins or lockpick. The woman stands in front of you in full armor as she tinkers with an assortment of junk. Her head snaps around as you approach. Looks like you're lost, Wanderer. If you value your neck, I'd be lost someplace else. Wait, you're the Iberian, right? She turns to you, grimacing, and shoulders her greatsword with a clang. Another bounty hunter? As I told the last of you sods, I don't sail with the Dark Stars no more, but I can cleave you in two all the same. Basalt sent me. We're on the same side. Basalt. So the old bastard put you on my trail, eh? The old sod never could keep his mouth shut. Looking for Vela, we have to stop her. Hearing Vela's name, she flinches. Vela? I'm done with that devil, you hear? If you want to stop her, be my guest. Cut her to pieces. Sail a skyship into her corpse. Do it with my blessing, but I'll have no part in it. Seems to me like you're scared of her. Ha! Scared? She leans towards you, sword scraping against armor. Damn right I'm scared, and you should be too. You think she got a reputation with stern words? I've seen her best a tavern full of ruffians with her good arm behind her back. I've seen her slice off the head of a void beast without breaking a sweat. I've seen her square up to a god. But she was also more than all that. She was a sister to me. I owe my life to that girl. She was such a devil. Why do you idolize her? She shifts and looks away. Time was, I thought she really could make the world better. Little by little, with blood, sweat, and grit, I thought we were doing it. She inhales. But then she found it. A map, buried in some Iberian tomb that pointed to something impossible. I told her to leave it, to not put her faith in ancient cursed things. She promised me. But she led us to our doom anyway. Bella plunged the dark stars beneath the clouds with our best ships, our flagship and galleon both, in pursuit of an Iberian artifact that was more likely to end the world than save it. On that day, she was not my sister. As captain of the Black Goblin, I told my crew to fire upon their comrades. We splintered the hull of Bella's ship with our cannon before we boarded and clashed swords. It was mutiny, fratricide. Her fist clenched tight, trembling. But while I stalled her plans that day, I couldn't stop her. She twists her mouth into a grim smile. I never could. You have to finish what you started. She laughs. I could not defeat her with a galleon of hardened mercenaries. What makes you think I would try again now, with naught but you? No, that chapter of my life is over. I will not chase that woman's dream anymore, not to help nor hinder. I have a pilgrimage of my own to tread, my own answers to find. Maybe I can help. Ha, and what makes you think I'd need your help? I can handle myself just fine. Will you at least answer my questions? I'll hear them. I can't promise them I'd give them an answer. What are you looking for? She chuckles to herself. For a long time, I've had the strangest dreams of impossible cities that no mason could build, which twinkle with 1,000 tiny stars. I want to know if my dreams are real. Where would you find your answer? There's another Iberian ruin here in the Oneric Isles, even bigger than this one, but without the right key, it's sealed shut. Where would you get such a key? The type of key is rare. I paid a good sum of money for mine at the shop at the Crystal Spire in Hallowtown. But if you're thinking of following my tracks, I'd think twice. That old Iberian room by Rustford is likely full of perils. You'll only get yourself killed. Is it true you're real Iberian? She flashes a cynical smile. If you're asking if I'm a 400-year-old immortal who's been lugging my sword around the sky realms, I'll have to disappoint you. But there is some truth to the rumors. I know my way around the old Iberian ruins. Even some feel like home. And yes, this is that authentic Iberian armor, pneumatics intact. The suit stopped a direct cannonball in the siege of Malavia. Well, even if I did shit blood for a week. I met with Basaldes when we find Vela. That old sea dog's still going, eh? I half thought he'd drown himself with the mushroom grog. To tell the truth, I always respected the man. He was with us from the beginning, and I don't think the Dark Stars would have gotten far without him. Okay, that's all. I'll leave you be for now. Something makes me think you won't give up easily, but I won't be staying here long. As for your own sake, don't bother following me. The place I'm headed for isn't for the faint of heart, and if you try to track me down, I'd only have another foolish death on my conscience. Besides, without one of these, she holds up an ancient Iberian key, you won't be getting very far. So sod off and leave me in peace. I think it's the skeleton key thing that one dude has. Sawed off and leave me in peace. Do I have to? Whee! It's a mine. Oh, great. One more. Fuck. Alright. I guess I gotta leave her. I gotta go back to Hallowtown. And buy a key. I say that like I have any idea how far you can fall before taking damage, when I really just kind of guessed. Gold. So if I go get that, I can follow her to where she's going and see um if there's any way for me to, like, I don't know, help her, and then maybe she'll help me. It's a nice thought. Oh shit. I think that'd be worse. Just being stuck, like, in a cage until you starve to death, basically. I don't think I want that at all. It doesn't make this place look very hospitable. I just realized I could have returned here with my little, like, teleporty thing. My teleporty spell. But I'm dumb and I forgot. That's okay, it didn't take very long. And I got a couple more throwing knives. Okay. And with that, I think I'm gonna call it here. It's been a pretty good start on the game. We're about 3 hours and 45 minutes in, so I'm really liking it. I think I'm probably gonna stream this on Tuesdays for a little while. Tomorrow I will be back around 12:30-ish Central Time to do a Fallout 3 stream. But I'm gonna upload this VOD on YouTube. So if you're watching here on Twitch or on YouTube, I appreciate your time. I appreciate you joining me on this adventure. This game is good. I'm excited to play more, and yeah, next week we'll see where it takes us. But otherwise, y'all have a wonderful day, and I will see you tomorrow on Twitch at 12:30.